Airport, the last part of Unit 9 is Airport and DVD preview and BBC video podcast. Put the actions below in the correct order. All this process happen at the airport. Check-in, planes takes off, go through security, wait in the departure lounge, get on the plane, go to the departure gate, do some tax-free shopping, and go through passport control. So take a moment and put the actions below in the correct order. Okay, you have 1 minute. Look through the process and try to put the actions in the correct order. Okay, check in, planes take off, it goes through security, get on plane to do some tax-free shopping and so forth. So let's listen to the listening and check our answers.
Unit 9. Recording 9.
Your meal, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. And
Unit 9. Recording 8. 1.
Check in.
Check in.
2.
Go through security.
Yes, second one, go through security.
3.
Go through passport control.
4.
Wait in the departure lounge.
5.
Do some tax-free shopping.
6.
Go to the departure gate.
7.
Get on the plane.
8.
The plane takes off.
Yeah, and the last one is plane takes off. So let's read the program information and answer question. We have a brief text, Airport. Airport is a TV series about day-to-day life at one of the busiest international airports in the world, London Heathrow. In the tonight program, there is a computer problem in the control tower and the flights are delayed for hours. Hundreds of passengers have to wait in the crowded terminal, so the program looks at how people are feeling and how they spend their time waiting. Let's watch a video. Let's watch that BBC program, DVD view, and be attentive because after the video we'll have some tasks. Okay, the meaning of the word, some checking some process or some dialogues, so forth. Okay, get ready. Let's watch the video. Subtitles. Let's see subtitles.
Heathrow Airport is having a bad day. Hundreds of passengers can't fly because of a computer problem in air traffic control. In Terminal 1, things are getting worse. More and more passengers are arriving. Some aeroplanes are leaving, but many flights are cancelled. Everyone is hoping to find a flight. Some of the waiting passengers are having a snack, while others are spending their time outside. It's a hot summer day. Back inside the terminal, it's getting hotter and hotter. Some people came here 5 hours ago.
I'm here with my grandmother and my parents, and it's terrible for us to wait here such a long time now. We have to sleep at the airport because no hotel is available, so it's just terrible.
Have a look at this. Improvisation at its best. I'm glad they're sleeping now. And we're hoping to get to Berlin soon.
People are still trying to find a flight.
So I've had my son go on the internet, my daughter be in one queue, me be in the other queue, and on the mobile all at the same time, trying to get to Amsterdam for 9:30 tomorrow morning.
After 5 hours queuing, you really become really zen, you know. And here it's pretty calm.
The airport managers find an interesting solution to one of the problems: garden chairs. With the chairs to relax in, some passengers are finding new ways to pass the time. Inside Terminal 1, it's late at night, after midnight, and many passengers are still here, waiting for their flight. Around 300 flights left Heathrow that day, but 319 flights were cancelled, and over 500 people spent the night in the terminal.
Okay, let's do the task relating with the DVD view. And look at the sentences, use a dictionary to check the meaning of any new words. Maybe queuing is a new word for it. Queuing, for example, how can I show you a picture? Queuing means take turns waiting for something. It is true because you can encounter this issue in this video. Yes, people are queuing. Some men are making phone calls. Maybe we don't encounter this video. A woman is reading a newspaper. That's wrong. Two men are playing chess. This is wrong either. People are sleeping everywhere. That's true. And a man is arguing at a check-in desk. False. This is not the video. A family is eating pizza. This is true. And some boys are skateboarding. This is true too. So let's deal with a problem. Try to discuss about problems you can encounter at the airport. Read problems from 1 to 8 below and discuss which do you think are the 3 worst problems. Problem 1, you want to check in, but there are no more seats on the plane. Your baggage is too heavy and you have to pay 200 euros, but you don't have enough money. Just I kindly ask you, please look through all the eight problems and define 3 worst problems for you. And I'm going to read all the problems, then I'll state my mind about this issue. Your flight is delayed by 24 hours. You want the airline to pay for a hotel. You get on a long distance flight. There is a screaming child in the seat next to you. You ordered a vegetarian meal, but when your food arrives, it is chicken curry. You are on the plane and we're tired. The person next to you wants to talk and talk. You arrive and go to get your luggage. You see your bag, but another passenger picks it up. You arrive and go to pick up your luggage. It never comes out. For me, 3 worst problems are second one for me is the worst, and seventh one and eighth one. So let's listen to the conversation. Which problem does the passenger have? Okay, but I want to give a hint. When you listen to any conversation or any dialogue, or when you want to make speech about any topic, just pay attention to, try to use key phrases and pay attention to key phrases, ready-made phrases, and will make your speech easier. I'm sorry, but there is a small problem here. I understand the situation, but it is very important that I get on this plane. I see, but you here you state your problem. Let me explain. You don't understand. It is your job too. And can I speak to the person in charge, please, or so forth? So listening 9.9.
Unit 9. Recording 9.
Your meal, sir.
Thank you. Excuse me?
Yes, can I help you?
Hope so. I'm sorry, but there's a small problem here. I ordered a vegetarian meal, but this is meat.
Oh, just a moment. I checked and we don't have a record of your order.
What? But I always order vegetarian. I'm a frequent flyer.
I understand, sir, but we don't have any more vegetarian meals.
I don't believe it. You always have extra meals in business class.
Yes, but this is economy class.
You don't understand. Let me explain one more time. I don't eat meat. I ordered vegetarian. I can't fly to Tokyo without dinner. It's your job to bring me a meal. A business class vegetarian meal is fine.
Just a moment. Here you are, sir. A vegetarian meal.
Thank you. But this is already open and it's cold. Can I speak to the person in charge, please? I mean, this is ridiculous.
And that's it. And maybe you defined it is a really serious problem that someone may encounter when fly to any country. And so the last one is write back email. Complete the email below. And you are going to fill the gaps and writing your personal email to someone. For example, hi, you write down name of someone, that's your dialogue writing. And well, I am finally here in, write down the place, but the journey and the place, the stress, and like this, and following the sequence, following the model, please complete the email. It is a task for you. And let's complete the unit 9. Look back, which means that we are consolidating the unit 9. All the grammar rules we have learned about modal verbs, transport collocations, articles, and the verbs to use at airports and so forth. And what are the adjectives and add the vowels and match them with their opposite? Cheap, unhealthy. Cheap antonym or opposite meaning is expensive. Unhealthy, healthy. Polluting, opposite is green. Dangerous, opposite safe. Difficult, easy, slow, fast. And working group and make a list of the things that you can ride a bike or a motorbike or horse. You can drive a car, truck, so forth. And following the sequence and example, you are going to complete the list, okay? And complete the sentence with the articles. I'm going to read the sentences with using appropriate articles. So most of us have to use an alarm clock to wake up in the morning. Two of us didn't have no article, didn't have breakfast this morning. Three of us live in the town city center. All of us think no article. Bikes are better than cars because bikes and cars are used in plural and no article should be used. Cars for traveling in the town city center. One of us has got a motorbike. Half of us took a taxi home last weekend and none of us go home by train. And the last one. So it's revise the can, can't, have to, don't have to. Correct alternative. You don't have to talk on your mobile phone in a library. And in a library, you don't have to pay for a book before you take it out. On a plane, you have to wear, that's obligatory, you have to wear a seatbelt when the plane takes off. And you don't have to smoke. At home, you can do anything you want and you don't have to pay to eat. Also, you are going to complete this task using can, can't, have to, or don't have to. For example, what would you do at a restaurant, in a classroom, at a beach, at cinema, and so forth. And this test is really hilarious, so funny. So please close the books and don't look at the structure of task. Number from 1 to 10 and write an adjective. Write a student's name, celebrity name, a room in a house, a piece of clothing, another piece of clothing, a type of transport, another type of transport, the name of city, and a job. And then put your answers in the omitted places and read the whole story. I'm sure you'll love the correspondence, the ending of the story. Thank you for joining. See you next lesson. Thank you.